These, alongside encouragement of entrepreneurship, were emphasized at a conference for young Nigerians in Bariga area of Lagos. TVC News Ola Wakon reports.
The National Bureau of Statistics has it that the number of unemployed Nigerians rose to more than 20 million in third quarter of 2018, from more than 17 million in the fourth quarter of 2017. The worrisome figure has caused many groups to create avenues to encourage entrepreneurship and self-development among young Nigerians to combat unemployment.
But you have to keep working on yourself. That's why personal development.
This program, tagged Insightful Ladies Forum, is one of such platforms.
There are good fashion designers today, but they are graduates. You have to look inwards. That's just it. We interviewed you'll be shocked. There was a lady, she got the stage up to meet the MD. The MD just saw the CV and said, I don't want to meet her. The way she put her CV together, I don't think she's organized. And that was it.
Everybody is online now. Nobody even rents a shop anymore. If you still feel that you have one uncle that you want that uncle to come and give you money to start your vision, then that means you don't have one.
I know somebody who started with 1,000 naira to do plantain chips. She has built a house. She has people working under her. An industry for chips, high-level chips. And today, in fact, she cannot remember when she started. So I think we should just take that big from it. With anything you have, start something, start small, grow big.
The convener says the project is to help build the mindset of participants towards self-development and actualization.
Your vision in life as a woman is not just to get married. You can give a lot to the society. You can give a lot to your family. You can give a lot to your community. You have a lot inside you that you can offer. So we created a platform to help, to empower, to enlighten, to encourage.
The generation of today have a wrong view of entrepreneurship. If you meet a Yahoo boy, he will tell you he's an entrepreneur. He will tell you he's a business guy. What is he doing? He's just stealing money from people. We have to redefine entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is good. We have to encourage it, but we have to define it well.
Youth of these days must begin to value themselves, value their own personality, knowing fully well that God has a purpose of creating them as part of this country.
The participants say they have been positively impacted by the quality of information and strategies for vision actualization.
We got the questions, we got the answers, and as a Christian, I can boldly step out and actually put those answers into practice, and I come out a better person.
Dreams are things that evolve with time. They are not things that are stagnant, because one thing that is constant is change. So as the change comes, your dream should evolve with the change.
Guests and participants believe more of such programs will help build a mindset of entrepreneurship in the youth. Ola Awakon, TVC News, Lagos.
Joining me now is the convener Inside Ladies Forum, Sandra Moma, joining me in the studio. Sandra, good morning.
Good morning.
It's really nice to have you join me now.
Thank you.
When it comes to issue of unemployment or entrepreneurship, however way you want to put it, there's a lot that goes on in Nigeria when it comes to empowerment. Over the years, we've seen a lot of agencies, companies doing different things to encourage. How much of impact is that having in the field?
Yeah, thank you so much. I think the challenge has been that, like from the government perspective, they have a lot of program in place. When new government comes on board, they initiate another program. So, but the programs are not coordinated. You cannot easily connect to the previous program with the new one, so it cannot be tracked to know how far. If you're talking to youth on the street, they don't even know some of the programs exist. So they have to be coordination with regard to the various programs that the government is putting in place. And there should be a strategy targeted at the people that need those programs, looking at what do we want to achieve.
All right, now you have worked with a lot of young people in the field, those who intend to do something, those who are doing something. How much of knowledge and insight do they have as to what I want to do as a person?
Okay, so that is the beginning of the challenge. Educating them, letting them know. You know, some of them have dreams, they have what they want to.
They want to make money.
They want to make money without knowing how to make money or when to make money and all that. So, like Insightful Ladies Forum platform was created for that, to help, especially with regard to mentorship, because the mentor and the mentee has an objective. I want the mentee to be like me. Then the mentee itself want to be like the mentor. So there's an objective. There's a platform created with regard to that, training them, letting them know, especially letting them know you can do it. You know, one of the discussion was hardship is a booster, so that you're passing through a lot of challenges. Yeah, okay. It's a booster. It brings out the best in you. So you're able to focus on your dream. That you are passing through challenges today does not mean you cannot achieve your dream.
Exactly. All right, Sandra Moma, thank you so much for coming on the program now. Thank you. You're watching TVC Breakfast. Now, value reorientation and mentorship have been identified as basic ingredients needed by the Nigerian youth to help reduce the rate of unemployment in the country.
These, alongside the encouragement of entrepreneurship, were emphasized at a conference for young Nigerians in Bariga area of Lagos. TVC News Olawakon has details.
The National Bureau of Statistics has it that the number of unemployed Nigerians rose to more than 20 million in third quarter of 2018, from more than 17 million in the fourth quarter of 2017. The worrisome figure has caused many groups to create avenues to encourage entrepreneurship and self-development among young Nigerians to combat unemployment.
With anything you have, start something, start small, grow big.
The convener says the project is to help build the mindset of participants towards self-development and actualization.
Your vision in life as a woman is not just to get married. You can give a lot to the society. You can give a lot to your family. You can give a lot to your community. You have a lot inside you that you can offer. So we created a platform to help, to empower, to enlighten, to encourage.
The generation of today have a wrong view of entrepreneurship. If you meet a Yahoo boy, he will tell you he's an entrepreneur. He will tell you he's a business guy. What is he doing? He's just stealing money from people. We have to redefine entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is good. We have to encourage it, but we have to define it well.
The participants say they have been positively impacted by the quality of information and strategies for vision actualization.
We got the questions, we got the answers, and as a Christian, I can boldly step out and actually put those answers into practice, and I come out a better person.
One thing that is constant is change. So as the change comes, your dream should evolve with the change.
Guests and participants believe more of such programs will help build a mindset of entrepreneurship in the youth. Ola Awakon, TVC News, Lagos.
Well, joining me is Group Head Strategic Tax and Compliance at Dangote Industries Limited, Dr. Titi Fowokon. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you. Good morning.
Now, universities continue churning out undergraduates over the years. And there are talks about looking at the level of unemployment. There are talks about introducing entrepreneurship courses. Is that where to start?
I would agree that that's where to start because what we find that now is that a lot of our graduates want to go for the white-collar jobs. Yeah. But there are a lot they can do with ideas that they have in their brain, and that can help them to even get a better living than going for the white-collar jobs. But I think the government has to help in this area to give an enabling environment for these small, young graduates to be able to groom themselves, develop the ideas.
Because that's the complaints a lot of people have. They have ideas, but the finances, the enabling environment is not there.
But I think that it's not the big, they're looking at starting big. But some ideas that you can start small and then you grow into it. So it's a lot of thinking through what are the options I have, the small ones, and then that I can grow into. But most times they look at the big money to start the business. I have people that start with a small amount, they grow gradually, and they're able to at least make ends meet.
So is that the mindset that some have said that we have, lots of people have wrong mindset towards entrepreneurship?
I would want to agree that there's a wrong mindset. If you look at, we talk about big names now, they never started big. They started small, and they grew into it. So quite a lot of times we have that understanding that everything has to be there before I start. But the key thing is take a step, you start. And being a Christian, I also put something in that when God blesses what you do, you're able to make it So that's the angle I always look at it from. But most times we're so focused on the money must be there, everything must be big, and at the end of the day, you lose focus.
But these days, it seems everybody is doing everybody's business. So how do they begin to look at opportunities? How do they see opportunities in terms of, after having those ideas, how do they cash in on opportunities that abound?
I think one of the things, the program we did, we had to talk about my dream, and then we are asking them, what are the dreams, your aspirations? What do you have in mind? Now, if you have something in mind, you have to, first of all, conceive it and then understand about it and the steps it takes. So a lot of times people so much focus into the big picture without taking the gradual steps. So I wouldn't want to
What are these gradual steps? Because you've been talking about starting small, the gradual steps and all of that. What are they?
The first thing is you learn about what you aspire to do. You have a good idea. I want to take the simplest thing of hairdressing. It's a business that you see everybody does, but you may be into that business, but you have to create your own style, your own niche, something different that makes people to want to come to you. It's just a matter of people being able to think beyond just the general thinking. What can I add to what I'm doing that will make me differ from other people and attract more people to me? So I have quite a lot of people that have come up with different innovative ideas, which they bring forward. And by the time they bring it forward, they get people that are interested in supporting them and getting them to move on. So it's just a matter of that thinking, getting the idea on, and then getting people to support you.
Dr. Titi Fawokon, thank you for your time on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you.
You're watching TVC Breakfast. Value reorientation and mentorship have been identified as basic ingredients needed by the Nigerian youth to help reduce the rate of unemployment in the country.
These, alongside the encouragement of entrepreneurship, was emphasized at the conference for young Nigerians in Bariga area of Lagos. TVC News Olawakon has details.
The National Bureau of Statistics has it that the number of unemployed Nigerians rose to more than 20 million in third quarter of 2018, from more than 17 million in the fourth quarter of 2017. The worrisome figure has caused many groups to create avenues to encourage entrepreneurship and self-development among young Nigerians to combat unemployment.
With anything you have, start something, start small, grow big.
The convener says the project is to help build the mindset of participants towards self-development and actualization.
Your vision in life as a woman is not just to get married. You can give a lot to the society. You can give a lot to your family. You can give a lot to your community. You have a lot inside you that you can offer. So we created a platform to help, to empower, to enlighten, to encourage.
The generation of today have a wrong view of entrepreneurship. If you meet a Yahoo boy, he will tell you he's an entrepreneur. He will tell you he's a business guy. What is he doing? He's just stealing money from people. We have to redefine entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is good. We have to encourage it, but we have to define it well.
The participants say they have been positively impacted by the quality of information and strategies for vision actualization.
We got the questions, we got the answers, and as a Christian, I can boldly step out and actually put those answers into practice, and I come out a better person.
One thing that is constant is change. So as the change comes, your dream should evolve with the change.
Guests and participants believe more of such programs will help build a mindset of entrepreneurship in the youth. Ola Awakon, TVC News, Lagos.
Convener Insight Ladies Forum, Sandra Moma, joins me now to talk more on this. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast. Now, does the fact that I buy and sell make me an entrepreneur?
Yes, if your product is meeting needs in the society, it makes you an entrepreneur. So what is this mindset that is said to be controversial that some persons have about entrepreneurship? So with regard to entrepreneurship, you start off by having the knowledge, knowing what you want to sell to the public, knowing what is the need you're meeting. Because you can't just go to market, bring in products, you just there. Is this actually what people need at that moment? Are you meeting any need in your environment? Are you meeting any need in the society with regard to what you're doing? Because actually business is not only let me have money, let me make money. Are you adding to people's life? Are you solving one problem or the other? Are you bringing value to the society?
Now, but the government and successive governments have tried to, intervene when it comes to the issue of unemployment and all of that, and empowering people, but it seems not to be working.
Yeah, there are a lot of issues in our society today, especially our country, with regard to lack of infrastructure, the environment to do business. The environment is not conducive for some startup business to survive. So the government needs to do more to help small businesses. Like if you go in the area of taxation, there's no specific incentive for small businesses. And at the early stage when they start up, they are struggling to do businesses. So if there are a lot of costs into their business, they are incurring a lot of costs at that stage. They will not be able to make profit or to move forward to invest in other businesses. So the environment currently is not that friendly for entrepreneurs to strive. So that is the major challenge. So lack of infrastructure.
So if we have all of these challenges, and there is a young person coming out of the university, like we have always churned out graduates, what encouragement then do you want to give to the person to say, you know what, despite all of this, you can go ahead and become an entrepreneur? Okay,
so with regard to having them coming out of the university, seeing the unemployment, because the good side of unemployment is the entrepreneurship. What is there again? What is the alternative? What can I rely on now? What can I do? So from entrepreneurship, you need to look inward. What do you have? What can you give? Having the knowledge of what you want to give to the society, that is key. What product am I bringing? What is the need in the environment where I am? So that is the key in that regard, meeting that needs and not just waiting for someone to help you. You are the one helping people, and at the end you make your money. Most businesses close down because they are not actually meeting needs. So if you have the mindset, I want to solve a problem, I want to meet needs, like one of the insightful ladies forum program we had, one of the panelists mentioned, like he looked at within his estate, what are the most things that people need. He find out they go outside the estate to buy gas. So he started selling gas, adding to his job. So everybody in the estate, they call him to supply gas to them. He's meeting the needs, it's so easy for people, and he's making his money. So business, you have to have the mindset, I need to solve a problem, not just coming up, flooring the market with product that is already in the market.
All right, Sandra Moma, thank you for your time on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you.